I just had to ask that to kind of get things
That was a
started
good
for a little
question.
bit. No, I want to jump right into some shit real
I fuck
quick
with it,
because we haven't posted anything for a minute. So my second question is, and this now when it gets real, Clyde, you voting?
I already voted, bro.
You already voted?
Yep.
I ain't gonna ask you who you voted for because I already know who you voted for.
Yeah.
Trump ass nigga.
Psych.
You vote?
I'm
You
the wig of that.
voting? Did you vote already?
I have not voted yet,
Hey,
but I'm
man.
voting.
That's what's up. I ain't voting. I'll vote.
Man, you gotta vote, bro.
Yeah, I believe
You
you.
got to, bro. Bro, ancestors died for that shit,
Who died
dog.
for
Stop. Time out. Whoa.
Ancestors died for that, bro.
Hold on. Pause your thought right there.
No.
I want to go backwards.
Bro, you gotta vote, bro. It's a
Remember
right,
she said
dog.
Clyde gonna be so mad when I tell him I'm not voting. Hold on. First off, no one walked out their house and picked up their rifle and put on their uniform and said, I'm gonna die today so Clyde can vote. That's not what they did.
Bro, they died. People died for
So
that,
that
though,
you
bro.
can
It's
do
a
what
right,
you
bro.
want.
Listen,
You can have rights.
Listen,
That's what I think.
first of all, understand
Bruh.
something, Clyde. You're talking to a soldier.
Did you vote, bro?
Lost people. No, hold
I'm
on.
voting. Don't get it twisted.
Slow down. This,
Bro, what the military I do at voting?
a lot. Because what that means is this. I had a friend. I lost him. One of my best friends at war. He did not die for any specific reason other than he believed in a cause. Now, whatever that cause is that he died for and he believes in, it could be a random number of things. He died for your freedom, not for you to, not for me to sit here. And then you got,
He died for your right
Look,
not to vote.
no, he died for your right to be able to decide whatever the hell you want to do.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's what he fought. If he was sitting right here right now, he's the most carefree individual I've met in my motherfucking life. If you met
Let
him,
me ask you this, though. Would he have voted, though?
no. And I can tell you why. Because people like me don't believe in anything that causes division. I don't believe, look, this is the truth. When I signed up for the military and I fought because I legitimately believed in this aspect of everybody's working towards the same goal. I look at politics now as a thing that creates separation. I watch people battle each other and fight each other all the time. And honest to God, after what I've done, it's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. I hate seeing people fight. To me, if we all, that's like y'all, if y'all two was to fight right now, get into a real live fight, I'm not gonna let y'all fight.
I'm
That's
whooping
the-
Clyde's ass. I'm just kidding.
I ain't get it. But with some real shit, for me, people, I think the importance of voting has been put on these individuals like Trump and Biden, and I don't believe in that. I believe in the people. I believe in
It's
us.
supposed to be
Y'all-
about
Hold on, what would they
I
do
look-
if nobody voted?
And look, but just think about this for a second. This is my question, Clyde.
That would be interesting.
Clyde,
man.
you seen what happened with the Black Lives Matter movement. Remember how they looked at Colin Kaepernick? The people rose up. Same dude in office.
Yeah.
Same exact motherfucker in office that was calling him and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
The moment that the people banded together and said, listen, Colin Kaepernick was right. What did he say? You know what? Colin Kaepernick deserves his job. This is the same dude that 2 years before that, less than 2 years
People
before
change, though, bro.
No, he didn't change.
It's a shift.
No,
It's a shift
listen,
going on right now.
Listen, he didn't
Wait,
change.
what?
Look, no, listen.
It's
He
the
didn't-
whole world.
No.
The democracy,
Look,
presidential elections.
and that's my thing.
The people are really starting to realize,
And bro,
they had the power
No.
to control everything.
But that's
No,
not true.
but I don't think people
It is,
realize
it's happening,
that,
bro. It's
but-
How we
happening.
gonna control? How we
It's
gonna
a shift
control it?
happening.
Let me ask you a question.
Each continent
Hold on.
right now in Europe,
has uprisings.
yeah, you got Africa going through SARS. You got the United States going through their election. Hell, you even got
Genocide.
South America, they even got their own little stuff that they starting to do different things. So it's shifts going on around the whole world, bro. In regards to politicians and putting people in.
No, he's not wrong.
Putting people in office that
But look-
literally have fought and literally for
But Clyde-
years to be in certain positions, bro. It's a shift coming. And the reason I said it's important to vote for this election is not only because our ancestors and people died for the rights, but literally everything that's going on in America, as far as, of course, the number one thing is the pandemic, and then the second thing you got is job security. Third thing is healthcare. So basically, you looking at all three of those things based off the candidates of what they've done. Now, I don't think it would be, if the pandemic never happened, I honestly would say, I don't know, it's going to be a close election, literally, with Trump and Biden. But with everything going on now, Biden going to win, but it's going to be some suspect, fishy type crazy stuff coming out because the Supreme Court, I don't know if y'all know this, but
We know.
Supreme Court
Trust me.
just passed a
Mhm.
law where these states like Pennsylvania get like 9 days after the election to count
To
like
count their
votes
votes, yep.
and stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff like just coming out of the
Listen.
woodworks, bro, because it's changed and it's shifted. Now, if Biden win, don't be surprised if you see like military, all of this stuff coming out, like
it's not
these
gonna happen.
major cities and stuff, because it's gonna be uprising. It's gonna be people upset, mad,
Bro,
and different things.
Trump
I'm
already
telling
tried
you,
to
bro.
activate the active duty military, and the generals refused to.
Man.
He can activate. See, listen,
I ain't putting none.
listen, bro.
I ain't putting none past this
Look, stop.
election, bro.
Listen.
I want Biden to win, but I know it's gonna be
it's rhetoric.
shit gonna be crazy,
Look,
bro.
look, it's rhetoric, and I can prove this to you. Trump can activate reserves and them other dudes.
But let me
I
ask you
forget
this
their
though.
names.
Let
He
me
can't
ask you
activate
this.
the
Let me
active
ask y'all
duty
this
military.
though.
He can't.
Let me
It's
tell you. Let
impossible.
me tell you what's the fucked up part though about it, because you got Americans literally out here trying to figure out where their next paycheck is literally coming from,
Mhm.
but you can't give them $1,200
Mhm.
monthly,
Mhm.
but you can appoint a Supreme Court person, Miss Amy, out of respect, in office literally, and that stuff is a process, bro. They put her in office literally in 3 weeks. You know how long it takes to appoint
Yes.
I'm gonna be
a
100.
Supreme Court?
It's supposed to.
I'm gonna be 100.
Like,
I'm gonna be 100. I don't think that stimulus check should be given out. And let me tell you why.
what?
Let me
Bro,
tell you why.
what?
Let me explain it. Let me explain it.
Come
Let-
on,
No,
bro.
let him
Let me
explain
tell
it.
you
Let
why.
him explain it.
All right.
Let me tell you why. It's just a quick shit.
We in a
too.
pandemic now.
That's
Let-
cool.
Let me explain it. Let me explain
But
it.
let me tell you why. There's people. First off, all three of us are hardworking men. I know that because I've worked with y'all.
Yeah.
There's people who I know for a fact have quit their jobs to claim unemployment. They claim unemployment, get paid more than they were getting paid at their job.
Yeah.
Then they get a stimulus check. You want to know why our economy is shit right now?
It
On
wasn't
top
bad
of-
before
listen,
the
listen.
pandemic, though. That's the
Whoa,
thing, though.
whoa,
It wasn't
whoa.
never bad before the pandemic.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I promise you.
Compared to what?
Compared to what? It was good. The economy
You're
was
saying
good
that
before the pandemic.
you're saying
Yes,
that
the
before
economy was great.
Listen, let me get it out. You're saying that before the pandemic, the economy was the best it's been.
It's
I'm
up
saying, what are we
there.
comparing it to?
It's up there. It's up there. It wasn't nothing wrong with it at all, bro. I promise you that. I've looked it up, bro. I watched Bloomberg in the morning, bro. The economy was great before the pandemic.
You believe the media?
I promise you. No, I study. It's facts. The economy has been great.
The value
It was great before the
value
pandemic,
of the
I promise
American
you.
dollar overseas is not what it used to be.
Yeah, because of the pandemic, it went down
No,
everywhere. It
before the
affected everything.
pandemic, we have not overtaken. Listen, the dollar has not. Look, you can while you looking stuff up, look up the dollar versus the euro.
I tell you what is popular though, right now.
I'm just-
I tell you what
I
is.
ain't telling you what it is,
No,
bro.
I'm just telling you what the
Yeah.
yen has went up a lot though.
Nigga,
If
the
you, look
yen
up
been
foreign,
up.
if you look up foreign currency, the yen
Bro,
is like
bro,
high
the
right
yen.
now.
Listen. The
But
dollar.
you know what the yen is though.
Listen, no.
China, bro. I'm telling you,
Bro,
bro.
listen, look. Let me make sure y'all understand something.
China should have been making the yen should
Whenever
already
you're
be
listening
more
to this country,
valuable than
to
the
people
dollar.
in this country talk, you have to understand that we're listening to what I call filler. Filler is this. Jalen and I talked about this. We have, remember when we were younger and we were in plays in school and they told us that, oh yeah, the Pilgrims and the Indians got along great. Remember we believed that bullshit? Clyde was dressed up like a turkey and little
I ain't never did none of that.
and shit. I was dressed up like a turkey.
You was Indian then with your tall
yeah,
ass.
somebody.
I may have painted them little paper
The
Right,
hand
whatever,
turkeys.
whatever,
Yeah.
nigga, the paper mache,
Yeah.
whatever. But we believed that shit, and then we had to grow up, and they had to tell us, okay, so what really happened was they got raped
You
and
gotta do
killed.
your
and murdered.
research for
Oh,
yourself.
yeah, but you don't know that as a kid. And then, like I said,
Pilgrims and Indians, the same people, by the way.
huh? No, they're
I
not.
call them Native Americans.
Pilgrims and Indians are not the same.
What
They're
the
Native
fuck?
Americans. They're
Native
Americans.
No. First of all, I was talking about how they see them, which they call them Indians.
Clyde.
Niggas
And
said
Pilgrims-
Pilgrims and Indians.
the Pilgrims-
It's Native Americans, though, right?
Okay, no,
Right?
no. Indians were the
Right?
Native Americans, the Pilgrims were the Colonials, and I'm going to probably
First
add
off,
that part out.
Indians. First off, to get it straight,
They-
Indians are people from Indiana.
Yes. No, not Indiana. India.
India. Sorry.
No,
I'm
I know what
sorry.
you mean. I know what you
Yeah,
mean. But India.
Bro,
we-
Native
And
Americans.
we such
Thank you.
assholes. We
That's-
don't.
that's what
exactly.
they need
But this is
to-
the thing.
yeah.
No, pilgrims are colonials.
Yeah.
Those are, yes.
You just said pilgrims and
Stop it. Anyway.
No, I'm saying back in the day, like that's what they were telling us, like in school, that Pilgrims and Indians were the same.
No, they
people.
told us
No,
that they
they
sat
told us they
together,
got
had
along.
Thanksgiving and shook
Yeah, they
hands
got
and played
along.
rock,
All of
paper,
that,
scissors.
yeah.
But the point is this.
But it's Native Americans.
That's clearly not true.
and colonizers. That's what I call them.
Yeah, they're colonials. Now
Colonizers.
that said, there was more stuff. The U.S. has tried to convince us a lot of things that we're always on the
Bro,
right.
they hid the history from us.
Exactly. So that's my point. So with that said,
It's not even our. We don't even have our real names. Like my
And-
real name not even Clyde. Like I'm just gonna be real, bro.
All right.
Think about it
you
though.
put in his drink?
Okay.
I
What
swear
you
to
got
God,
in
it's
his
a
drink?
Think about it this way.
You put the red pill in there or the blue pill?
Let me break it down to y'all though. Let me break it down to y'all though.
I'm listening.
If you think about where we came from, where they took us from, our land and everything, just
I got
history, books and everything.
Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
Our first language is not even English, bro. You gotta think about back in the day, like where we came from, where we existed. This is facts now.
Yeah, we know.
If we trace our bloodline all the way back to the days, like literally, where they took us from our homeland, our motherland, and brought us to America, which Christopher Columbus did not discover.
Of course he did.
We literally took on slave names. They gave us different names. And you can watch movies, you can watch documentaries, different things where, like Jackson, that's a slave owner's name.
Yes, we know.
Like, we don't have, that's not our real name.
I know.
So
My point,
it's history.
and Clyde, that's my point. My
that's
point
what
is,
I'm trying to
my
make.
point is this.
What
No.
I'm saying is,
No, go ahead, finish.
what I'm saying is, I see what you're saying, but to me, there's a certain point where
It's
it
languages
does
and
become
dialects
your
that
name.
we
Let me tell
had.
you why.
We hadn't even.
Let me
like,
tell you why it does become your name. Because without that name, that Jackson ties you to your family that has been through that history. So
Yeah.
that is your name. Now listen,
Facts.
your
I agree with
slave ancestors who were first here, of course, that's not their name.
Yeah.
But now we about 20, 30, like you were born in America, your
Yeah.
parents said Clyde Jackson. Before them, it was
Whatever, yeah.
Senior Jackson. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's why
I
to
agree.
me, that is your name.
Now, to piggyback off of that, first of all, you're 100% correct. You're 1,000% correct, in fact. And that's why part of me, I can't allow myself. I don't believe in this system. I don't believe in this system of we're gonna make
It's
people
corrupt.
hate each other. I don't believe in this system, and that's why. Listen, I
Yeah,
don't trust.
division is power.
I don't
It's
trust.
corrupt.
I don't trust the U.S. government until I feel like. Listen, no. This is why. This is why I
Who
can't.
killed Tupac?
No. Not even that. I cannot deal with fuck that. I can't deal with the U.S.
Shout out
government
to
because of
Tupac,
this.
man.
Have you ever had somebody work for you?
Nah,
Ever? Okay, not yet. I've been a manager before and people worked under me. Not for me, but under me. The U.S. government takes tax dollars. Okay? Tax dollars. I mean, they come out of your check, my check,
Everybody
everybody's
check. Yeah. Gotta pay them to see
Right.
them.
They work. They literally work for you. Them motherfuckers are our employees. Do they behave like employees to you? Ever? In life? Any of them? Do Trump behave like a motherfucking employee by you? I mean, or no, okay, fuck Trump. Let's go, fuck Trump. Let's jump down 1,000 layers to a mayor. Does he behave like he
But
works
that's,
for you?
let me tell you, hold on,
my dad-
hold on, stop.
Hey,
Let me
hey,
just
look.
say something. Shut up.
All right.
Ice Cube said this, and when I heard this shit, I was like, oh my gosh, if I could tell everybody in the world this shit, the world would be a better place. Your vote is not free. What I mean by that is, your vote is worth something to you. Someone promised you something. Someone was like, listen, this what the fuck I'm gonna do. This what the fuck I'm gonna change. Blah, 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 blah. And you were like, bet. I'm gonna buy in on that. And here. That's yours. That's yours. Now, if you don't get shit back for that, if you don't get shit back for that, if you don't get nothing, if you don't get none of those promises back, bro.
in on it though.
What you mean?
You're not buying in on it. The thing is, it's certain things like literally. If you look at the Constitution, and the first thing I feel like,
Hold on.
The
You
Constitution
take it
was written
Please
by,
say it.
The
Thank you.
Constitution was written by a bunch of motherfuckers
the
that had
slave
wooden teeth
owners,
and rode
racists,
donkeys.
all of that. Okay, yeah, I understand. Slave owners, everything, like people in power.
Fuck the slave
The
owners. They
1%
rode
back
donkeys
then.
and had wooden
Okay,
teeth.
but look though.
And wiped their ass with
Let me,
poison
all
ivy.
right, let me
And
ask
had
you this
slaves.
though. Let me ask you this though.
That's before I
In
named
today-
slave
in
folks.
today's-
Stop. Hold.